Hello everybody, I'm Loafdog and welcome back to Disco Elysium. So we talked to the cryptozoologist and oh wait, it's almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the ocean. Well, tell it to these two. But yeah, they should be going back home, right? Well, at least to the whirling in rags. Okay.
For lending a hand.
Okay, I'll get going. And yeah, I think we still have some areas to explore here. And then, oh, we had to hit on the girl, on the fisherwoman, while Kim was gone, so that will have to wait. Hey, guys.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez?
Sure, why not?
You must be Kim Kituragi, right?
Oh,
I was just telling my son about this building.
how does he know about
People
Kim?
realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on, hypertext? Wait, what was that before, about the windows before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Oh, okay. Hold on, hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Ah, but of course. You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Okay, so Kim is also kinda well known around these parts. Okay. He rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his womb-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Can you help us with the radio computer back in the city? The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not.
Hey, Zetronos, good to see you.
Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Yeah, I kinda assumed, but I mean, if you were tired, it's completely understandable. He points to the building again. Wow, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries. What's the first? Oh, but I mean, we can ask all of them. So, what's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. Really handsome if you look at his portrait. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
Not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt,
I mean,
which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
alright. Oh, that's why. Well, are you feeling a little better today, or is it still the same? Look at the building looming over you. It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill. I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial
Oh,
ink
cool.
cartridge and felt
Nice.
tape manufacturer remains.
Oh. Well, that means that you're, regaining your strength. He adjusts his suit
They
jacket.
started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
He grins. What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they
Should we go
developed
inside and
prototypes
check it
for
out?
a tape computer.
A tape computer.
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer.
Okay, I'm guessing they ran out of
Which
funds
is a feat
before
of engineering. Even
being
today's
able to do
giants,
that.
Bain, ICN and ZUM haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced. What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Oh, the boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately,
You
their
dirty
original
little
project never
twat.
made it to
This
the market.
suit costs
Feld moved to
more than
Revachol
this
backfired.
fucking building.
The revolutionary
I
government
dare you to do
liquefied
that
their
again.
assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Okay. You're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk? What happened to the engineers? Yeah, we can ask each and every one of these, so... You're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
What is a pleasure wheel?
Pleasure wheel?
Okay. The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon, as if picturing gondolas rising to the sky.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive.
Okay, and where
It was
do the
supposed to
wheels
become a
come into
global
play?
center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
What happened to the engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution? Fuck no, he means they all died at the hands of communists.
Officer, I told you this chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's curriculum yet. Let's keep this kid friendly.
The kid needs to know, bro. He's not gonna learn by being sheltered. The boy looks first at you, then back at his father, confused. What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape
They
computers?
used them for military communication.
Oh, so they did develop them,
Also to
okay.
write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
Le Décret de Mars. What was
What's
that?
the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
Okay. A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived
It's a
utopia.
beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Oh,
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize
well, I mean, I did
Tried.
take everything I
Somehow
could
it's
from
much
the
too
library,
interesting
so...
in Worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion. How did those tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something. Buckle up.
10 years ago,
Whoa.
I did a little
They were not joking.
freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty
Wompty
Dumpty
Dumpty Dum.
Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Jews joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did you just say Wompty Dumpty Dum Center? What the hell is a Wompty Dumpty Dum Center? And what the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced? Okay, back to where were we? No, I have to ask. Okay, the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center, Paul Ockerman, Keith and Guy Juiced. What are you talking about?
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art.
Ah,
The exhibition
I should have
decided
known.
to run Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
You're making this up. Yeah, Kim, is he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center is a place
Thought
you can
gay,
visit if
Wompty
you're
Dumpty
ever
Dum
in
Center.
Maidenhead and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations,
Cool.
and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
I imagine. Made of black film and folding tape structures. Pfft, I've seen cooler things than that. Cool. But like, yeah, I want to try this because that will... I mean, this is gonna, have Kim join the conversation. The RCM should get some of those.
Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. So they did. The Feld playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07.
Oh well. Wait, the Feld playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Feld playback experience. But those are
Yeah.
incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries destroy
Who
it?
knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way,
Yeah,
they're
but
all gone
are
now.
there no
All
schematics
three
in the
versions of
building?
prototype.
No blueprints,
Nothing but debris
nothing?
and ashes remain inside that building.
Okay, well that answers it. If he takes a step back, the boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind. I wanted to ask something
But of
else.
course, what else?
You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money? I need
I
money.
do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
He brushes it off like it's not a thing at all. No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some. Could I have some of that unimportant money then? I don't want your money, I just wanted to see whether my I mean, I do need the money, but I don't want to sound desperate. I mean, we did find a place to stay, so it's not that important right now. I don't want your money. I just wanted to see whether my profiling skills were working.
Of course, Detective, I wouldn't have assumed anything else.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
He looks up again, a playful hint shining in his
I
eyes.
don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department of Justice has published a rather interesting paper on the criminal profiling in former socialist states. Have you read it?
No, but I would like to.
If not, then you definitely should. If not for tips and tricks, then just for theoretical curiosity. Anyway, that's just a little something that sprang to mind. You were saying?
Yeah. It's good, you know. At least you feel a little refreshed. Great. Thank you for all the interesting information.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain? If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever. Oh well. He is an interesting character after all. You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says tomorrow is just a whisper away. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Yeah. The lieutenant raises the collar of his bomber jacket. Whoa, so cool. Turn away. Yeah. Another power box. It charges nothing now. It's empty. I also prefer my showers on the hot side. The fence blocks the path. No way on from here. Unless... No. Okay. But maybe... Oh, I don't have a screwdriver. But maybe the pry bar though. No? Oh, yes. Nose up pad. And, ooh, $5. Nice. Put it away. Thank you. What's this? Bars cover these long, dusty windows. Yes, but can we get inside the building? Nope. Doesn't seem to be possible. Church. Oh, quick travel. Cool. Well, yeah, let's go in here first, and then we'll check the other part of the map. Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. Take a closer look. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. Oh, could it be that dude's jacket? A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
I mean, I have to take it back to him, so... I think this is the jacket the idiot Doomspire guy wanted me to find.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to have it returned.
Yeah, he would. So we'll take it. Filthy jacket. I want to see the bonuses, if you can call them that. Oh, it's not even equipable. Okay. Interact. As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound. Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting? It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? Think about it. It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore. Okay, but what's the crust made of? Somehow it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night. The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind of or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing. What happened once someone put it on the railing? It dried? The crust is hard. The jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then? I'm just going to pretend I didn't think about any of this. It's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered in muck. Ew. Maybe if I wipe my hands on my pants. Fuck you, now we have 2 morale points. Haha. What? No, then it'll just be on your pants. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out. Oh well. I'm so happy that we have 2 hit points now. Because before, every little thing was dooming us to a game over. Mega Binos prescription glasses. Can I equip them? Yes. +2 encyclopedia, -1 perception. Whose idiotic idea were square and beige plastic frames anyway? Beige is a color that does not look good on anyone. Not to mention that seeing the world through these exceedingly thick lenses feels almost nauseating. Well, probably the person who had these glasses couldn't really see very far. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. No, where are you going? A coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. I can't even... What is that? I'm not sure I understand what that is. I don't even know if I can... Let's see, with the... Oh, maybe the flashlight might help. Yes. Wait. A makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. That tarp will keep out neither rain, nor snow, nor wind. What is this thing? Let me see. Maybe... No, I don't think I have anything that can... Well, let's try with the chain cutters, but... Oh! Postcard, Couron 33. Okay. Alright. There it is. This one has hell written on its back. It cannot be further from the truth. It's the boom years, and Couron, the nicest district in Revachol West, is enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside. Steel, iron and yellow limestone with cloud shadows sliding on the facades. Okay. Ooh, some coins. I'll gladly take those. Nice. Can I... Okay, yes. Bro? No. This one, please. A big wine canister. It's open and empty. The smell. It's awful and familiar. What is it? Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. It is death. It must be. Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here. The lieutenant has already brought the handkerchief to his nose. Okay, so there's oh, there it is, I see it. Well. There's some tar, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin. Examine the tar. 2 empty bottles of Tulula vodka and a can of Black Potent Porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Levy's strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up, they seem unhygienic.
Tragedy.
A tragedy? The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell. Examine the cigarette package. Wait a second. Okay. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content. Examine the kebab wrapper. You see tracers of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two, no mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief. We'll examine the body for last. This coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years. It's a long way down to your death from here, 20 meters at least. Why would I think about that? Oh well, the brain also. Careful there, these floorboards look rotten and weak. I mean, yeah, sometimes your brain does that. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Yeah, let's hold on to the corpse. Working class corpse. A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits, in his cramped hand a chewing gum wrapper. He looks just like you. That smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading
Hold
there.
on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Rigidity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer.
Okay.
We need to investigate.
Nice. Calm now, carefully. Just another day, just another dead body. Breathe. Study the man's clothes. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. Search his pockets. Folded library card. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Sure. Study the man himself. The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the Oh, shit. Yeah, I can see that now. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine or 1.5 of spirits? Or maybe it was just dark. Examine his face. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him, drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age approximately 50 or 60 years old. Study the surroundings. There's some dried blood on the metal bench right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here. Step on the floorboards right away. Examine the man's head. A dry chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head, an open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one at the back of his head. I mean, it's hard to say, but like, nah. Let's see what he says. It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Examine the bottle. 0.75 liter Tulula vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Yeah, all around us.
He looks at 2 other bottles forgotten near the coin-operated viewer. Examine the chewing gum wrapper. Rubovsky. Spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. Look in. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there, solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home.
Ah.
The worst thing is
he doesn't even have a home.
almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Oh well. Step on the floorboards. We're gonna die, guys. The boards screech under the weight of the T500 ceramic sabatons. Ooh, they're acknowledging that we have those. It's a good thing they're so light, because it's hard to determine whether it was the dead man's weight that caused the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. Oh well, step back. Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk
Well,
away.
we did, but we're on an investigation, so he looks south the way you came.
That's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
At least this man knew how to party. I imagine the same scene without the bottle. Now that would just be sad. What we're witnessing here is the demise of a great party beast, the leather jacket, and looks like just another old drunkard to me. I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. Yeah, I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. We don't know anything yet.
We do know that he was married.
The lieutenant points at the ring on the man's left hand, the flesh around it swollen and
But
gray.
you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
Yep. What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching? Oh well. Yeah, we can ask all of these, okay. Could it be related to the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Okay. Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now. Do you think he was drunk?
Oh yes.
The lieutenant nods. What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
Uh-huh. What about the kebab? Do you think I could still eat it? I'm kinda craving some kebab.
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab. Okay. Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to...
Yeah, they
actually-
would have done it already if he did.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
He smiles sourly. Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure. Although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify
Of
the
course we
person
do.
on our own, or we report back to the station
Nah.
and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We found him. We should finish this. Let's leave this case for the station. I still need some time. No. Hold on. What about field autopsy?
Field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal.
Okay.
And this looks like a simple...
Fair enough.
I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
You're right. I don't see. I don't know. Yes, but isn't that kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
Okay. We found him. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station for Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
Cool. Okay. The best disco boys are on the case. Oh. Moonshine, probably. Smells like tasty fermentation. Whatever you say, electrochemistry. Whatever you say. Should I go to the kinema before nightfall? I think it would be best. Although we haven't explored this area here, so... Bro, please. Okay, thank you. A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. No, this time we got some money. Pick up the handset. Although I don't know who I would want to call, but... You hear the tone. The machine is operable. And dial in a random number. Yeah, why not? Calling. Still calling? This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
I can be Pierre. Sure. The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. Yes, it's me, Pierre.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so
Oh,
even the animals
no.
died.
I mean, I think we're doing a good deed here, so that's not good. It gets lonely even when no. What kind of pets did you have? I was assuming that Pierre was like her husband, but I think it's her nephew.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different.
I mean, I have a cold.
Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. Oh well. Is this still the same or another random number? No, I think it's the same. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not. I mean, our boy Kim would understand. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. A dead phone, a smashed receiver, like someone hung up too hard. Perhaps they didn't receive great news. Oh, a kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. You feel the shadow of a very large building following you. Or maybe this one? The sign reads St. Brun, 1147. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. An altar shrouded in dark, or something like that. It's too dark to tell. But there's some coins. We never say no to coins. Go in the church. Heavy wooden doors more than twice your height stand shut in front of you. The rectangular, sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock carelessly drilled into the wood. Inspect the carpentry. The carving on the door is block like an angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold. Run your hand over beam. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. Ah, that's not good, bro. This church is gonna collapse. Take a closer look at the padlock. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting somehow. Well, let's look at it if it's so interesting. You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. Take another... No. What makes it so modern? It's the contrast between the cheery chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here. Whoops. Have you seen this symbol before? He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling.
Well, I
Suggests
get that, but...
junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior
However,
delinquency?
shall say the moral intern defined junior delinquents as
Okay,
men
ages
between the
10 and
ages of
16, okay.
who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
Of course, I knew it. He puts the handkerchief in his coat pocket. What is suggestive of junior delinquency
I
here?
haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Haha. sound reasoning here. I agree, it's very modern. But does the cheery guy not know he's dead? Or does the dead guy not care that he is? What is the source of the irony
That
here?
level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Okay, okay. Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it. One of the most difficult things in the universe. Inspect the staple first. The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off. This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and go another way. The building
Okay.
has seen enough mistreatment.
Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Some work.
Oh. There's something on the sea ice there. Yeah, let's try to... Whoa, okay. Let's try to peel off the sticker without ripping it. Ah, fuck. Your hands are clammy from the sea air. The piece of sticker keeps slipping away. Fuck this. No. Kim, could I have that handkerchief? My hands are wet. The lieutenant hands you a blue handkerchief. He looks a little dismayed when he gets it back rumpled. However, it should be easier to peel the sticker off now. Yay! There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb. Put the sticker in your ledger. Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover. Shake it off your thumb and... no. Either the first or the second. I mean, it is kind of cool as a sticker. Yeah, we'll put it on the ledger. Voila! Looks very modern. You're part of the future brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon, baby! Rattle the doors to see if they open. Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the
I
door.
don't think that's going to work.
Well, I had to try, you never know. Okay, let's leave and do as Kim suggested. Before prying the door open, let's see if we can get these guys, whoever they are, the delinquents, to help us go in the church. Okay. Someone hid money under a rock? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. An engine for what, exactly? The chain trails off into the ocean. No, to who knows where. Bro, please. This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil. Okay. Oh. A shirt. White polo shirt. Cool. Let's check it out. This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder who would leave it stuffed in a container. Container. What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? Hey, polo shirts are cool. This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. -1 empathy. Okay, what the hell is a polo? I mean, I don't really wear them, but, you know, I think they're cool. What's this? Oh shit, we had to do something with the traps, but I totally forgot. There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring. Look around. The reeds sway in the coastal breeze. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the Cape's end. surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year. Reach for the trap? Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
Okay. Damn, I was hoping it would be in the first one. I need to grin and not expecting to find anything. It'll be in the next one. Yeah, no need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens and getting some fresh air.
I meant no offense. Just...
No, and I'm not offended. I was just, telling you that I'm not crazy. The lieutenant doesn't know how to finish the sentence. He looks at you, putting the trap back on the ground. Okay, so we have 3 more to inspect. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand Mutiri. Oh, it's a lighthouse. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. Yay! There's always a lighthouse. A rusted broken control box for the radio relay tower. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. Tiny inlets there, off in the far distance, where the posts trail toward. A tie. Scented scarf, not a tie. +1 shivers. This light springtime scarf smells like men's cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date. Oh, no, but would shivers give us an advantage if we actually managed to score a date with the fisherwoman? I don't know. Wear it if you want to delude yourself that spring has arrived. Okay. Oh wait, I have to interact with what was it? The folded library card. A library card found from a pocket of the dead man on the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp to the touch. The cover bears the stamp of Jamrock Public Library. The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. Okay. Issued to Billy Megine. Expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased or his family member. Look inside. No, look at the back side first. If lost, please return the card to the library. Oh, we have a number. Or visit us at Merrow Street 78, Jamrock. Business hours 9 to 18. Okay, we can't contact them today.
We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Megine.
Megine. Okay. Look inside. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller, Stand a Little Less Between Me and the Sun. The last one in the list is The Glinting Curve by M. Thibault. Library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre, so some thrillers too. Okay. You take a mental note. Tio Mutiri seems important somehow. Sure. If you say so, Harry, I trust you. Okay, let's go in. Did he say maison? No, what did he say? Kind of forgot. But I'll check right away after this interaction here. An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle. What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot at the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay.
Oh.
This might be it.
Open the door. How? Yeah, impossible. Can't we just knock? Okay, let me check. Interact with this. Yeah. Oh no, it was Mejon. The one you can read it there. Issued to Billy Mejon. It's his surname. Can I, like, I don't know, pry it open? Like this? Nope. I mean, might as well. Yeah, of course. Failure. You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut. Oh, the door's shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
But man, I want to get in there.
What do you mean? We get into, like, everywhere.
Frankly,
That's
you're
true.
just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single
Nah,
door.
bro, that's not the right attitude there. No, we've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do, we open doors. We're cops, that's our perk. Even Everard knew that's part of our MO. But that's who I am, who we are. I'm not gonna accept this. The door could be part of the investigation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna accept this. The door could be part of the investigation.
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
I don't know. He looks at the door with a rueful smile. At least you can think about opening it, about doors in general. They are, after all, fundamental to your life. Perhaps something useful will come from this? Nah, fuck. I wanted to open it. Oh, now I have a pry bar in my hand. But maybe... I mean, I tried going around here, and it doesn't look like that rumbling noise or whatever came from up there, honestly. I mean, Kim, I understand. It would be better to just... Oh, but maybe we can climb the ladder here? Nope. Nope, doesn't seem like I can. Sorry, Kim, this is the only way. Let's quick save, just in case. And then... Apply... Whoa, it's still only 17%? Apply some official force in the padlock. Fuck. A minute or so of mauling away at the lock has led to no success. The pry bar in your hand has given you 0 mechanical advantage.
You could give me a hand, you know.
I'm not as sturdy as you are. I have even less leverage.
He doesn't even try to sound convincing. The doors remain unchanged, closed, with a padlock. Let me see. Put physical instrument. Okay, let me see if I have anything that can help with that. Nope. Shit. Physical instrument. Oh, +1. Fuck. Bastard, you bastard. Okay. Physical. Nope. Nothing else. -2. Okay, let's try again. Oh, I still can't if I don't put any points into... Oh well, then fuck that. I'm gonna load the game. I just lost a morale healing object just to do that. So let's just try again, you know, to be sure. No, still failure. Okay. We'll try some other time. It's not that important right now. Okay, we have the shoes and we have the cuirass. I think the gloves were hidden by the little girl in a sandcastle, and she told us we could have it, so... Full of holes. Could the post hide treasure? Look inside. Oh, a potent pilsner. Some change. And some other coins. Neat. Ooh, magnesium. Coins? Bruh, it's like Christmas. Coins? Cool. Can I go under here? Yes, I can. Okay, maybe this is what they were talking about when they said go around the church. Not the other way. This way. Maybe not. Yeah, there isn't anything there. No, please. Harry, cooperate. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. This what? Oh, stacking rocks? Yeah, I guess. Painted with pastels, someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. Trash from some unending party. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close up. The warm stuff's getting out.
Squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Too old for this shit. I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike
I'm
delinquents.
sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Oh, because I'm a delinquent too? Not cool, Kim. Not cool. He gestures for you to squeeze in. Oh. Thought complete. White morning. Weren't these like... Oh, I thought they were voice acted. Oh well. Plus 20% zoom out distance. Not really that useful, but whatever. All caps raised by 1, okay. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as he rises above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in the matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. Sorry, a little burp there. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning. A modern death. Divorce. Or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. I don't think I understood any of that, but sure. I'll take the bonuses. Oh, I have 2 skill points. Yeah, unlock. And put... Which one? Some kind of superstar. Indirect modes of taxation. Actual art degree. The Jamrock Shuffle. Fairweather T500. Yeah, maybe that. Half light. No, one more door. Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. Yeah, probably the Fairweather. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. Oh shit. A speaker, the big kind they use for live music. A pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosaped Ultra. Andre. You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Andre. There is definitely something futuristic about his hair, aggressively so. No, there's more like something 70s more than futuristic, like punk. You get the sense that this is what this future will look like. Imbecilic, yes. Should the future ever come, it will look deeply imbecilic, like this guy. Shake his hand. His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire
This is
confidence.
my posse. Noid.
Noid. Noise. The young man with earrings looks at you
And
suspiciously.
Egghead. Egg!
He yells. The tape player high above his head continues to blast strange music.
Together with a Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Okay. Yeah, but
How many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
that means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Why are you
See,
here?
we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I
Okay.
apologise to my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
That's not a problem. Next time, watch yourself. Was there something you wanted? There's no need.
Oh yeah, there's no need. The place is pretty
Which
bad.
brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
Yes, I've tried to break into it.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dubheads. Burnouts.
He angrily spits on a screw, then starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revershoal.
Strike that. The world.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dope heads and burnouts really are. What the fuck did I do? Good, this calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those. I won't stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch.
What kind?
Spooky kind.
What exactly do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre. And a place of
Yes,
spiritual
I'm
refuge.
sure that's your goal here.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Yes, I did notice that.
People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I mean, I tried, bro. It's not like I didn't try. Look into it, tell me more. Not now, not now. Yeah.
I'll look into it. Tell me more.
Right, man.
He claps his hands enthusiastically.
Did you put the padlock on the door?
Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I mean, it did hold up pretty well.
I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Be the cool cop, catch the key as it flies towards you. I mean, I'll try, but... yes, of course. That would be me. That would be my actual honest reaction. It's as if time has frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is gonna be way cool. Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort. Yeah. Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball. A stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Ouch. Goddamn asshole, what is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Bend your face in mockery of his useless contrition.
You almost murdered me. A cop. That's the use of lethal
I
force.
really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
He pulls out some black paper from his belt pack. Wow, looks like there's quite a lot there. That's the least you could do. I don't need your pity money. I mean, I don't really, but perception is saying it looks like a lot.
That's the least you can do.
Hope that settles it.
Yeah, 25. Yes.
I don't care.
The key?
He cautiously hands you the yellow keyring. He is shifting in his spot uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the
We're
mishap.
talking about the padlock, I think.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
Did they have food, bro? Or water?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%.
Maybe 85.
85% sure they're still alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntarily manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means?
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
No, it was really a dick move.
Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly. You are. I'm glad that key is out of my hands now.
Right. Other questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are these people inside the
The
church?
truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many
What
there
should be
are.
the actual
All we've seen
priests?
is glimpses.
You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery. When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Okay, that's interesting.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen
Oh, well.
someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
What was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost? Do you know what he
It was this
means?
dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man.
Yeah, you know.
Hello,
the
Mr.
way it was
Krabs.
climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Are you sure that was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in your crab.
Okay, but where is she? There probably is no crabman. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Can you tell me more about this machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner, look behind it. Oh no, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Shit, oh well. With a no, okay, we already read that.
Jacked up to some snuff situation.
It is like one of those rich boy private radio stations where you can listen to people getting killed on and jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff.
He appears sincere enough, sire. You could, of course, be wrong.
Getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy. I don't see a single thing wrong.
Wow, you can't. But you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology...
It's getting less and less.
Where do you think the drugs come from?
Okay, okay.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Sure. What?
You mentioned some kind of ecclesiastes own the church. Who are these ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery. Before we go on, what do you mean? Oh, the founding party, I do know them, but can you refresh my memory? Mask it. No, humor it, don't mask it, I don't even know. Yeah, let's mask it.
Now humor me, Andre. What is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization.
And
they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church.
Okay, that's
Plus,
enough.
They anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Ah, of course. Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this want a dance club? Yeah, of course, that doesn't seem very likely. Yeah.
now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a dance club in one of their churches?
Totally.
There isn't a trace of doubt in his voice. Oh well, that solves it then.
Love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Yeah, baby.
Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance. You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes are coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the bass, as if testing the waters. No words, enjoy the beat, not your head. I don't quite understand what you're talking about, what's a posse? I guess love can be... Yeah, no. Enjoy the beat. Feels good.
I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse?
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cup posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
I think Harry was the only one partying. And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
It sounds like you're just saying random things. Love, posse, making noise.
Let's try this one first.
I guess love can be pretty
Oh,
hardcore.
yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it. Are we?
He looks at you mysteriously.
Yeah.
Yeah! The one with the large head really enjoys it when his friend gets mysterious. And I understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. I know that music is about love, and so is the Pericarnassian Church. No, this is too much. No sin organization would want this level of absurdity. I mean, they really wouldn't, but I don't wanna be a killjoy, so I now understand.
Yeah.
masses. Do it for the crew.
His friend forms a fist with the screwdriver still in his hand, approvingly
I
so.
didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
Yes, I do.
I want to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some
And it's
reconnaissance.
distilled
I'm not
too.
sure the church even has running water. Oh,
He doesn't know what to
it's
say.
the one they sell at the fuel station.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink it, bro. It's like he's lying to you, my liege, but it's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab a hold of.
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
Doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
He picks up a piece of telephone cord and inspects it.
Wait, I also smell ether. Why?
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid?
No,
Of course, it's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry detergent.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I didn't see the messages. Yeah. No problem, Cedrinos. See you in a bit. He sniffs the air, then shrugs. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now. At least not under the influence of stimulants. That doesn't rule out hallucinogens, benzos, some depressants. How do you know all this?
What's with all the nosaped? Or nosafed? I don't even know how to fucking say it.
The what now?
He leans in to hear you better. Point at the bottles of nasal spray in the corner.
The nosaped ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
The old Ultra. We...
He's like an actor looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's
Oh,
all
of
blasted
course.
up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
You sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
no Safed is
Okay,
the
it is
shit.
nosafed. Good to know.
Can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure.
Nice.
Here you go, officer. The Noser. Blast away.
Alright, enough of this.
Unexplained ether smell, unexplained nosafed. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Logic. It is a white shack, so... Yeah, let's try it now. Fudge! Okay, so the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Youths like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more than when you were young too, but you digress.
What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well. Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had a church. That settles it, and us is complete. Their story checks out.
As
No,
always,
it does
we'll be
not.
right here. Wait.
Yeah. No, fuck. A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Wowshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Is it? You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibbity, skibberdanger. I am the rearranger.
solve the egghead puzzle. Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? Wow, so someone's been a little boring. No, I'm not.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown. Look, I'm just trying to do my job. What is this, picking on me for not being crazy enough?
Yeah, look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out the telefax.
Wait, what?
I mean, wasn't I already some kind of cop? Why not? Yes, the type of cop you are. Yeah, we already had this conversation about the sorry cop. I mean... yeah, why not? Send out the telefax then, I'm not ashamed. Done and done. No actual communiques. Will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Nora?
Yes.
Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and parts.
It's good to talk to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
He runs his hand through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears. A sticker... yeah, no.
Sign.
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
He continues to rearrange his tools.
I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
Sticker? You mean the yellow one?
Yep.
Can you describe it to me?
Even better, I can show it to you. Interesting, he wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like. I mean this one. Yeah,
I mean this one.
Oh wow! Right on your cop ledger. You like it?
It's super stupid, I think it reminded me of myself, it's very modern.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is cool, but it's also more than that. Much more.
Ah,
What's it supposed to be?
The dead guy smiling.
Well then, and what does it mean? Why is the dead guy
He
smiling?
defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
okay.
Present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death, or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
He could also be drugged out of his mind.
Or drunk, or in a clinical coma, or glad to be dead. But those versions suck.
What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by classical solarist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with the times.
Seems awesome.
It is.
I think we've exhausted the subject for
I
now.
guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Tell me about the machines you saw in the
Weird
church.
stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked-up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes headfirst into the supernatural.
The People's Republic of Samara, SRV, is a product of Revachol's sister revolution on the Isla of Grad. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
What's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
The supernatural. So you think it's real, that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Alright, if you say so. Why are you called Noid?
Hardcore esoteric
Paranoid?
is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
He picks up some sort of a widget. I don't understand what that means.
I can see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity
Yo, chill out, bro.
by getting us into
Or else
the
I'm gonna
chart.
arrest you. What about now? Are the signs alright now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
What?
You heard me.
He examines the small metal bolt in his hand. Okay, maybe I'll come back later. Okay, bye guys. Hey Kim, you would have loved it in there. You should check it out. Oh, this is a cell, okay. A shaggy looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
She must be a cell, and the last of the Speed Freaks' posse. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party. Yeah. Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder. I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I do. You can see it right there. I don't have to do anything. I should and I do. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look man, fuck the hat.
I mean, how can I do that? Oh, I don't have any points in that. That's why. Let me see. Oh, and I could only have one more. Nah, that wouldn't help me really. Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole
Like?
family swears and it rubbed off on me.
There's a pained expression on her face. She'll answer your questions now. Nice. The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
Try me. She's less prone to blurting out Crabman than the others. We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped
Okay.
right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
The lieutenant nods. His face is stone. Yeah, more like a demon. What did this Crabman look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail. You were right, I don't believe you. You were wrong, I do believe you. Come on, quit stalling on me. What did he look
He
like?
looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
A crab and a banger?
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow.
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
A gangster Crabman. Hey! Yeah. I just got out of the tent. Yeah, I don't believe you. No, yeah. You were wrong, I do believe you.
Why?
Seems too ludicrous for a lie. What would you stand to gain? Strange things happen. Yeah, what would you stand to gain?
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
I'd like to know more about your
My
associates.
associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and
I'm
who
not
they are and
people,
so
I'm a
on.
cop.
I don't provide information on them.
To the cops. Yeah. What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
A silver bird feels strangely familiar. Was it an expression? And if yes, then for what? Then your mind slips and the thought is gone. Okay. Maybe I'll ask later about all
Don't
this.
know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
What's that device you have there?
this is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
Contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Ah, your mangled brain would like to know. There is a boxer called Contact Mike. Yeah, any news of my wife's name? What? Ooh, yeah, okay. Nope. You're welcome. Oh, he was saying, like, this strange stuff. Do you know about the important stuff? And then he was like, nope. Does this have anything to do with Contact Mike?
Yeah.
She's
I record
confused.
stuff with it.
No, I mean the boxer, Contact Mike.
No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
Contact Mike doesn't just beat people up. Contact Mike is a role model. Entire litany spews forth. Second thought, screw him, he's not a champion. You are, look at you here in front of a saggy tent, picking your nose. The world of sports is in awe. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Yes, you heard right. You should try to be more like Contact Mike, a successful athlete and an inspirational figure who has overcome social, physical, and mental obstacles.
Man, you are one weird cop.
I'd say I'm just about normal. This isn't about me. This is about the lack of respect for one of boxing's greats and for yourself.
What is it with you and this Mike guy?
She pauses. The question is rhetorical.
Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and
Nice. Self-respect is not meant to float any boats but your own.
I'll keep that in mind for future use.
She turns to check her tape recorder. How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where did you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Elysium?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians.
Ah,
I once saw Arno van Eyck.
sounds interesting. Why? Sounds interesting. Who is this Arno guy?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
No, I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of a rec tape player in a completely trashed hostel room. Neither do I, actually, I have no idea. It means I'm hip beyond my years.
That's cool.
She breathes on her fingers, looks like she doesn't know what to say. You're right, time has deserted me.
Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
Yes, no.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her head. Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What
I
for?
don't know, man. Things.
Okay, maybe we
Just
can
stuff
buy
you need
them
for
from the
life.
pawn shop. A lie. They were probably pawned off or for something suspicious. And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling.
No,
Crazy
no.
sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
No, I understand.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be like a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks
I
around.
don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Take this, your call.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. Now this is where a hat will come in handy. Give her your hat. Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to give her a hat. Not this one, though. I have other hats, probably. They said it's supposed to be a music place. Did you mean the one Andres got planned? Add some other questions. Here, you need this more than I do.
Thanks.
She puts it on. It's a bit large for her. You said it's supposed to be a music place. Did you mean the one Andres got planned? The church?
Yeah, the boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah, Andre and the guys, inside the tent.
And why is that? And why are you freezing out here while the boys are
They
inside?
got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Didn't you see it yourself? It's mostly music stuff. Like this tape recorder, but bigger.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I had some other
Go
questions.
ahead.
Give her a hat. More like contact mic now. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the
It's
church.
supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. The 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. What is a Nordic dance music?
you know, a Nordic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
This is an evolutionary step up from amplified instruments, which in turn are a step up from acoustic instruments. What comes after it, you wonder? A black tinted nothingness, or something finer. Enough about the church then. I had another question.
ahead.
Can you give me back my hat? Empathy. I had 0 in empathy. Hahaha. Well then. This is a white shack. I don't think our odds can get much better than this, honestly, but the tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. Nope. The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice. Actually, that's it for
Okay,
now.
Bye.
She turns her attention back to the recording device.
the bow collector. It's early in the morning.
Yeah, see, they were
The world
voiced.
is dark.
Weird.
The sparks light her face, a delicate composition of triangles. The streets seem to grow longer, like in a dolly zoom. And there's something in the air as you stand there and wave back at the shapes growing smaller and smaller. Something that has always been there. A great see-through world. The tenderness you feel. The ghost of Revachol between you, carrying your signals. The holy messenger.
And we got +3 shivers. Okay. Now, let's see if I have something else to put on my head. Clothes, orange bum hat, reaction speed. Yeah, I could have given her this fudge. I don't know. Let me see my options here. Autosave. Whoa. Come on, man. That's so long ago. Ah, fuck. Okay. I think we're just gonna stay like this. Unless... Can we switch hats? Please? The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice.
So you talked to my associates, right?
Yep.
Are you going to help us? With the church?
I'll help you, alright.
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've
Nope.
been waiting for weeks here.
Okay, my hat is lost forever. Cool. It's getting quite late. Hush. How do I tell Kim to
Yes?
skedaddle? No. Okay. Probably just have to go back to the whirling. Can I use the fast travel? No, for real though. How does the fast travel work? Maybe one of these? Nope. Oh, maybe. Trace a path through the grid. Nah. I mean, it should be from here, I believe. But nope. I don't think... Yeah, not from here. Oh well, let's just go on foot. So yeah, now we go back to... You should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling. It passes quickly. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Rusty-tan letters read Mazut. Is this the sandcastle? Yeah. Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network. Reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny object. Yes, the gauntlets. The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed. Collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're
Yes.
doing good on the armor collection.
Very good. We're just missing, what are we missing? Clenching and unclenching your fist has never been so fun. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clicking sound when your fingers move. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. Nice. We are just missing the pants, basically, whatever they're called. Did we check this house? This door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is Lily's house. Okay. Oh, so does that mean that the fisher woman is not there anymore? I don't know. Let's see. Did I have anything to do like at night? Call Alice back in a day? No. Visit. Okay, but didn't we do that already? That body on the boardwalk. Oh, okay. I don't remember. Maybe he still wasn't home because it was supposed to be the day after. So I think I'm going to actually... Oh, I have to look for the traps too. Fudge. Look around. The reeds bend forlornly toward the water. Some tufts have been crushed. The broken stalks, sickly pale against the darkness. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again, always the cold. Reach for the trap. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
Let's keep going. The one is the lucky one. Were you enjoying the cardio? Again, I want to make it absolutely clear. Yeah, again, I want to make it absolutely clear that I don't really believe the phasmid exists, okay?
Of course. Noted.
He looks at you incredulously as you place the trap back in the reeds. Yeah, this is the way I came from. Yep. We go back to the center here. I should pay a visit to the pawn shop. Dude. Yeah, let's do it now. Bro? Why can I not? Okay.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you have to have any guns? No, I think I have to take the objects. The boom boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled, chipped, dented. They stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. Stand at the tips of your toes to see more. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just to make sure it works. Just make sure it works before you buy it. Wait, I really want to know is, could this device come in handy? Well, yeah, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tape, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Shopkeeper... No. Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Okay, you're doing your job at least. That's odd. Why doesn't he like music? Don't like music. What do you like then?
The stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars.
Bro, you get along really well with the girl out there.
Climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing. Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine here.
The Harman Welsh W2.
Oh, just 12. Cool.
Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul.
Tape
Plays all
player.
reel-to-reel format. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
I want to buy that boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and
Okay.
shapes.
But more importantly, I hope it will allow me to do some karaoke. All the old boom boxes are there, blinking and waiting to whirl, all but one, yours. Then there's this sawed-off streetlight. A typical modern-age streetlight sits among assorted floors and table lamps. Let your gaze run over it. The light pole is being carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room. Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working
Where did you
order.
get this, though?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
Shut up, Kim. Maybe I am. He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear
You
him.
have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He pauses, studying the light. How much for the street light?
700 real.
Bruh.
A bargain, I dare say.
Yeah, no. Are you out of your mind? There's one just like that on every
The
corner.
light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
He rests his elbows on the counter and brings his face closer to the glass. The light has been removed and rewired. That's 2 transformations. But what about the third? I got out sewing it off and redoing the wiring could add to the cost. But what
The
else?
most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
He throws you a look of wary patience. Yeah, fuck no. There's nothing else you need to know. Rack of second-hand uniforms. Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words Hjemdal burning. Why would I sniff the t-shirt? Oh well. Smells like worn cotton, and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay,
Haha.
but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon,
Photon
emissions
emissions,
in the fabric
okay.
of things you're not going to buy.
That's a rad man from Hjemdal t-shirt you got there.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
We have a lot in common. I'm a big fan of the man from Hjemdal
I
too.
wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm a fan, but I do think the Hjemdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hjemdal really existed, but they're wrong.
What did you mean the man from Hjemdal was
I
real?
mean, even if the man from Hjemdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so
okay.
that he has.
You're
It's
talking
simple,
about like a
really.
collective unconscious type of existence. He sounds
You
incredulous.
sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjemdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Hyandal is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there. His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting. How much are you selling it for?
2 real.
That's
Oh,
dirt
cool.
cheap.
Yeah.
Couldn't just, no, cool, I'll think about it.
You should.
Yeah, okay, I've thought it over and I want to buy the t-shirt.
Welcome to Hyomdal, officer.
Do you have headphones, bro? What's this? You see Rosa? Oh, the toy soldiers. They got a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. Why, what's this? A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing a futuristic tracksuit trousers that say Fallen.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
He points at the decapitated
50
figurine.
cents. Bargain price.
Yeah,
I'll
really.
throw in the tiny cap too.
Cool.
I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head? Yeah. Purchase it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky?
Cool.
Always carry it with you.
Step away. But for real, I thought we would have found some headphones to give to the girl. But nope. Yeah, doesn't seem like there is anything else here. Oh well. Let me just okay, it's a tool. Equip this to play tapes. Okay. Then figurine set headless Fallen Rider. The plastic headless Fallen Rider sits atop his equally plastic bowl, his posture indicating either desperation or pride. Comes as a set with the infamous fallen cap for which he lost his head. The head is not included. Alright. And then physical instrument, inspiring musculature, and sprawling saga +1 shivers. Too old for this shirt. The man from Helmdal is standing in front of a burning village, dual wielding his ever-present Zweihandas. His muscles look ready to burst out of the two-dimensional print and into your three-dimensional life. Cool. We had to call someone from the Kinema, but like... now it's too late, right? Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. Why? As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the small blue sector, indicating the engine is cold. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled Heat.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Alright.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Yeah, I need to report a dead body. Did you find out more about the owner?
Not yet.
Okay,
but
tomorrow?
I was able to convince the database people to serve private sector information. They promised to get back to me by tomorrow morning. Do you have any other questions? 57.
No, I'll end the call for now because I want to quick save. Because I'm not sure that reporting the dead body still leaves us the chance to solve the murder. Or, well, the incident.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some papers.
Please describe the body. Age, sex, cause of death.
An unidentified middle-aged man, height 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build, looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against a metal
We
bench.
suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
Someone might have pushed him.
Did you perform a field autopsy?
No, it's still just a theory.
It looked like an accident to me, Alice. But that's for the guys in processing to confirm.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his
Any
pockets.
information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Mejon.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
No, we're taking the
I have
case.
assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's
Okay.
all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
And I mean, yeah, there isn't any point in connecting to the library, but
I'm afraid they're closed.
yeah,
It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
We should try
Makes
again
sense.
during business hours.
yeah.
Anything else, detective?
Nope.
57th, over and out.
Bye. Okay. Now, let's get ready for some karaoke. Come on, come on. Okay, equip the recorder, the tape player. Wow. Okay. And then, was it an interactable? Yeah, tape. Here, interact. The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. Press play. You press the large button marked commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Keep the porter reel at a harmless distance and wait. No, press your ear against the speaker. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ playing a simple melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Saint-Saëns. Science? Probably. Surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one. That real shit you've been looking for. The one you trashed your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning. Could I sing this song for karaoke? I think I could sing this. No, I couldn't. It's too sad. Scratch that. I'm already crying. Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way. What? Guard. You have to convince Guard to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you won him over, you can express yourself, let the paint out, make everyone understand. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything. Okay, yeah, let's do this. We'll give Guard the bird, and then for friggidy's sake, he should forgive us.
Can I help you?
Guard, I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
The man takes the stuffed bird. It's no big, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop. I wanted to apologize for breaking the great skua. Yeah.
I wanted to apologize for breaking the great skua by bringing you this ruffed grouse.
Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess.
Nice.
So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuff.
You jest, Kim, but it really is about that. Guard, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Bro, please. You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it. Yeah, but Johnny Law is about to tear it up, sad style. It's part of my quest. This is my way of apologizing. Yeah, why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in
A
44?
lot of people got killed because some asshole wanted to sing karaoke.
What? It's not a prop. It's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
Fuck me then. I'm a real client. I've paid my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
Oh, but looky here. He's lying, but whatever. You don't really need his lame tracks. It's alright, I have my own song with me. Give him the tape. The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing.
Yes, finally.
Just get out of my hair.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Okay, leave. And now let's get ready for the show, boys. Buy us a diner. What do you mean, Sweaternos? The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pallets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady, suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Since you weren't, writing a lot, I was focusing more on the game. Sorry about that. I don't know. Do I want to put points in drama, or maybe do I have something on me that increases it? Freezing electrical minus, no. +1, okay. For fuck's sake, stupid morale. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if it's... Yeah, there is a little delay, sure, but I don't even know if it's because of that. I probably didn't even see the message, Then, what else? Drama. +2 to drama, yes, please. Okay. And do we have anything that... minus authority, minus... Okay. Reaction speed. Okay, I think we're all set. For the grand show.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Yes, 92%.
Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Look him, I'm going to sing karaoke.
I can see that.
The lieutenant steps away from the stage, ready for your performance. Put your lips against the microphone. Test it. One time you in your chat in the live delete. So that means it was super late. Oh, the delay is really that big? Oh shit. Immediately a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands? No. No, come on. I shouldn't have done that. Can I... Wait, when did I save? Oh, I saved before... before talking to... What's her face? Yeah.
Oh, you sent it when I was talking to Alice. Now it's good. Okay. Pick up the radio.
57. How may I assist you? One moment. Can you please
Yeah.
any signs of violence?
Somebody
Did you
pushed him.
It looked
No.
like
Yes.
What about this belong
He
to
was wearing
any
boots.
information on the library? Good.
Sure.
Do you and
We're
Lucy-
taking
I
the
have a
case.
that's all for now. Thank you.
Connect me
I
to
must-
the library. You
Anything
can't.
else,
Okay.
Detective?
Bye.
50
Sure.
This is
No.
57. How may I? 57.
Yeah. Close the door. Bye. Okay. Let's change our clothes. +1 and +2. Open up. Give him the bird.
Can I help you?
I
is
found
this
this.
thing? Okay.
Apologize.
I can fix it to the
Yeah.
plaque and have a...
I feel good about it.
Okay. Bye. Now we equip this. We interact with this. Press play. Press your ear. Could I sing this? What? Guard. Okay. Put it away. Okay.
Hey, was there...
I need
No,
to
you
sing.
don't- It's
Why do you
for
have a
the-
PA?
It's for no one.
What
A lot
happened?
of people got
It's
killed.
not a problem.
Okay, yes, it's for some... Ha!
I'm a real client. It's alright, I have my own song.
Fine.
Okay. See? Not even 2 minutes.
So, are you ready for...
Okay, I'm
can
going
see
to
that.
sing. And I'm ready, guard. Hit play. Yes. The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go. Come on, Harry. You can do it. Knock it out of the park.
I would often go there
Oh, he does have a raspy voice.
to the tiny church there. The smallest church in San San. Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there.
Yeah, there's no need to pan the camera over there. There's nobody.
Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there.
I'm actually wondering, should I have done this while
in a
the
tiny
Titus and the
yard
others
there.
were here? Haha.
I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone.
And this was the, the successful
None
try.
of this matters.
Who knows what a failure looked
None
like
of
here.
This matters at all.
Nice. Give it a round of applause for our boy. Okay, yeah, this is the lyrics. Okay. Yeah, a lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you. Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. I want to dedicate this song to whoever wrote me the fucking letter. I'd like to dedicate it to my partner. I'd like to dedicate this song to Guard for letting me sing it. It's all shit, Guard. I'd like to dedicate to Contact Mike. To the RCM. I don't want to dedicate this song to anyone.
Um, I mean, let me read it through real quick. I would often go there, the tiny church, the smallest church, though it was once larger. Oh, the real may rest there, down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you are alone, none of this matters at all. I mean, is it sad? Like, would Kim feel offended if I dedicated it to him? Because for me, it's either number 2 or number 3. Yeah, let's dedicate it to Kim.
I'd like to dedicate this to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
Good, good.
Aww.
Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words? Leave enigmatically. Drop the mic.
Thank you, Martin Hayes.
Cool. This door is still locked. No point in trying.
Yes?
Okay, nothing to say to you. Yes, this is good night. No? Bro, oh, maybe I have to try and rest at my place? Cause like, how do I tell
Yes.
Kim? I seem to be following me. No, nothing.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Let it go. Yeah, I guess that's gotta be the only way. I think I just have to go back to my new place and tell Kim to get some rest. Can I not? No, I can't interact with the people here. Okay. It's all about money. Oh, is Lena here? Fuck, she was here a moment ago. But now it's too late. She went to sleep. Oh well, I had to check the traps anyway. I'm still missing 2. So... If it gets any darker, we're gonna need a flashlight. I do wonder though where the other traps are, cause I'm sure Gary's told us, but I don't remember. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Did we check in here already? I guess we did. Okay, yeah, we can zoom out really far now. I mean, it could be, yeah, it can be a little helpful, maybe. Yeah, this is that weird shack. Kim? Thank you. Oh, the jacket. Right. I have to go around because there's some bushes in the way. Hey, Doom, idiot, whatever, I don't remember.
Tequila.
Idiot Doom
sunset.
Spiral.
I found your jacket.
Ah, tequila.
I knew you'd come through. That's fucking great, man.
I found a little more than I bargained for.
What's that supposed to mean?
There was a dead body nearby.
What's that got to do with my jacket?
It's a pretty freaky coincidence.
What do I care about some local stiff? You gonna give me the jacket or no?
Fine, take the stupid thing.
Let me see. What? This isn't my jacket. My jacket was beautiful. This is fucking filthy. What am I supposed to do with this?
What do you expect? You left it outside for a week.
I'm not taking a disgusting pile of hobo rags. I may be in an irrecoverably
Yeah, he wants us to clean it too for him.
I've still got standards. Either bring it back the way it was before, or find a dumpster to burn it in.
You know, despite the guano, it looks like the jacket itself is stain resistant. It may just need a good scrubbing.
Okay, Kim, have you seen a washing machine around here? I got you some more booze. Can you tell me the next story now?
Of course. Drink first, story later.
Another Pilsner, bro.
Not much, but it will do.
He grabs the bottle from your hand and uncorks it immediately.
The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez.
Okay.
That said, I first heard it from a former bicycle courier in Koran. There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict.
As they
What
often
everyone
do.
agrees on is that nobody knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
Are you telling the story of the headless...
Shut the fuck
Oh.
up, Rosemary. Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Hett is walking home from a late shift at the harbor.
Okay.
It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
When she sees the streets are warmed by a southerly breeze. The lights of a passing motor carriage bloom and fade in the distance. In the harbor's dark, her cigarette is a beacon, dancing alone. The image comes to you effortlessly, as though you'd walked the same streets yourself 1,000
Our
times.
heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides.
He looks up to the skies as if searching for peace himself.
What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
A horse.
Well, yes, but it's the man on the horse that's of interest here. A man
The pause is long and dramatic.
with no head on
Yes,
his
it's the one we have.
wearing a found tracksuit, searching for the legendary found cap that went missing when he lost his head.
Okay, so, well, they really differ in pronunciation because the pawnbroker, or, yeah, I seem to remember he pronounced it Faln, but now he's saying Faln. So, yeah, I'm stick with Faln, probably. Wait, I thought the headless Faln rider rode a bull.
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
The lieutenant says with a little smirk.
Well, there are many versions of this story, the most peculiar of which has the headless found rider riding on the back of another headless man.
That's super spooky.
Yes. According to legend, young Gertrude Hett had to endure years of psychotherapy before she was able to look at a horse or tracksuit again. And she's one of the lucky ones.
He takes a sip from the bottle.
Gertrude Hett may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
For he still roams these streets.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
Fuck, Rosemary. They were dating. No one said they were feminists. Everyone always misremembering this stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
What?
Oh,
You know it.
I've read the case file. But please,
it's really rare to have Kim so invested.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula DuPont and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set. The wind
Okay.
picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season.
Two women stand on a small outcropping of rocks. One of them is wearing a purple raincoat. Thin lines reach out from the rods into the sea. Small droplets start appearing on the surface with increasing frequency.
The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box. When she sees something, her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck. But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the headless Faun Rider looming on the horizon.
Dun dun dun.
Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound. Her body is never recovered.
He looks you straight in the eye. What did the case file say?
Yeah, what did the case file say?
Naturally, Ula De Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that it was the so-called headless Faun Rider and that she ran, fearing for her life.
He adjusts his glasses.
During the investigation, it became apparent that there was a love triangle, the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details.
Oh.
The leading theory was that an argument broke out on the jetty.
Yeah.
Ponte pushed Delgado into the canal, then cooked up this stupid...
Seems much more reasonable.
Was she arrested?
No. She committed suicide before she could be taken into custody. They found her in the bathroom with a rifle. Her
Oh,
face
shit.
peeling off the ceiling. Not a pretty scene.
Yeah, no.
Man, that's some grisly detail. Oh well. Here's another case closed.
He takes a hearty swig from his bottle.
Anyway, that's the story of the headless Faun Rider. Pretty crazy, huh?
Indeed.
Who was the headless rider before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching for his lost found cap, plotting revenge. Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard, and got decapitated by an exceptionally taut clothesline.
That's funny, okay.
Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off.
Okay.
Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all. No, the second one did. I got a hunch that it was the undercover cop. I bet he was the jockey. I got to agree, your theory sounds the most plausible.
Yeah, I bet he was the jockey. He seems super committed to his sport.
That explains the horse part for sure. Don't know why he'd be wearing a tracksuit, though. Seems like a stretch, if you ask me.
I don't know, man. He
anyway,
was maybe, he was trying on some new stuff, some new styles, some new looks. Any other stories? I've already seen
some weird shit on this case. A headless jockey in a tracksuit fits right in.
Hard to argue with that, I suppose.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild shit at you. That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated.
That's nothing. I've got an even crazier story.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Nothing comes to mind.
Damn right it doesn't. So why don't you just shut up and leave it to the master?
Okay, whatever became of the headless Faun Rider?
No one knows. Some say he stalks Martinez to this day, and can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight.
Ooh, spooky. He makes a spooky gesture with his free hand.
He won't, though. Because it's just a stupid legend.
I don't know, Kim.
When I was right shit-faced.
Like to listen to that? No, I don't really.
There are many.
But I want to. Yeah. I don't know what. Okay, yeah.
Searching for his legendary found cap that went missing when he lost.
Whoa.
Whoa is right, my friend. Gertrude Head may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last.
Tell him about the tooth.
Okay.
What?
I read the...
Right. The women
It's strange there was no option to be like, okay, I heard enough.
Word on the street is that she, you know,
He makes the finger pistol with his right hand and lifts it up to its
gave
chin.
herself facial deconstruction surgery. Real grisly stuff.
That part, at least more or less, corresponds to the case file.
See? Told you. Anyway, that's the
Okay.
one.
He won't.
Aye. I saw him one night when
Have
I
you
was
got
right
any more urban
I
myths?
actually do have one. The strangest of them all. But I'll need to...
Yeah, of
fortify
course.
myself. Do you have anything to fortify old Doom Spiral?
Wait, didn't I
Tell
have
me about
another
some
Pilsner?
story juice.
No, I don't have any on
Find
me.
any.
Okay. I thought I had two. Apparently not. Okay. Was there something new I could interact with? No. Okay. I guess I'll just go back home. Which was this. No. This one, right? Yeah, okay, I have to go to my door. It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day. Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Yeah. Although a brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside it is cold and windy, but you're inside and it feels safe and warm. What is this place to you? My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink and die. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free, that's good enough. Looks like this is my new home. Yeah, looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind the counter, stands an irritable man. In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world. Far away, on the corner of Perdition and Main, a nondescript building obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant. No way to change my mind. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice. Look under the floorboards. Can I even do that? Wash basin. A basin? On the table you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. First wash the smell of death off yourself, yeah. Scrubbing all the necrotic tissue off your hands takes a while. The fingernails are especially hard. Death has made its way into every nook and cranny. Should have used gloves. Detectives use gloves. Bro, I got like
steel handguards. Detectives use gloves when they go rummaging around in someone's dead brain. But man persists, and finally your bruised hand looks clean and presentable. Sort of. The sudden absence of the morbid dead tissue smell is uplifting. Is shaving the right call? I mean, the water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. Time to shave. I don't know, I kinda like the mutton chops. But maybe I'd be more presentable for the lady. That's, yeah. Success. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor, with some soap, to remove all the unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly. Hope this was the right decision. Feel your clean-shaven cheeks. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath. Was shaving the right call? The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe? You almost look like a professional. Okay, if you say so. Can I go outside? Yes, but I really don't think that woman is gonna be standing there at midnight. Oh, she is, actually. Let me quick save. Because this could go very wrong. Very bad, sorry.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
3%. Wow. Suggestion. Be seeing you. Suggestion. Let's see what can help us with that. Okay, no minuses to suggestion, and that's good. A good start. Interfacing electrochemistry, suggestion. No, -1, we don't want that. Okay, we have nothing. That's cool. Let's put this on, and then what else did we have? Yeah, I had this one. Okay. I mean,
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down
there
soon.
is
I can feel
no
it.
way we're
The
gonna
wind
be
is turning
able to
southeast.
do it with a
What's
3%
in your mind,
chance.
officer?
Maybe this will help. I don't really think it will. If anything, it's gonna be a liability, but that's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation. Very conceptual. I wasn't feeling it.
It was an accident, I got drunk. I shouldn't say that. An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that.
It was an accident. I'm sorry.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
Literally the sorriest cop on earth. You're suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage? Yeah.
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Quite odd. Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Okay, I kinda dig this line of reasoning, Lillian. Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gottbaldian philosophers. Play cool now. Alright, I'm in, but organizing a funeral, I don't get attached. Yeah, no. Alright, I'm in. But organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music
Well, I mean, we
to
could
play
just
at the
have a
wake?
little ceremony around it right now.
Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
It's going to be quite a few years before nature is able to completely take care of a motor carriage. You can always come back in a few months and see if you still want to give it a proper send-off. Let's focus on the thing.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities, like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area or...
I understand, believe me. I really do. I think about all the frivolous side activities I could be doing every time I go out there with my nets. But daydreaming is a rich man's game.
Nope.
At sea, you can't
Okay.
afford to be careless and dream. Anyway, what are we talking about here again?
It's weird that I didn't select this, so...
I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Oh? Who?
Oh, that's probably why.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
I guess. No, failure, of course. Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. Oh, that's why. Really? There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals. Nah, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. I want to be close to you. And there's but one way.
Since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghul has watched over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me. Let's celebrate the ghoul.
Nah, alcohol makes closeness possible. Do I really want to say any of these? I guess this is the least offensive one.
I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you, because you're a woman.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You do too. Please get drunk with me on a drunk date.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You
She
can be
doesn't
quite
laugh.
funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
Nothing. She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now? No, come on, I don't wanna get drunk to ask her out. Can I do it while sober? Is it really impossible? Can I get suggestion? Of course, it's in my psyche, which I can't fucking upgrade. Of course, yeah. I really should have, spent some time making my own character instead of picking this one, which is really fucking me over, because, like, these ones, okay, yeah, they're probably important too, but rarely come into play when it comes to checks, while these ones come into play all the time. And there's not even any point in upgrading it. I mean, it will go from 1 to 2, okay, that's gonna bring me from 3% to, I don't know, 10 maybe, if I'm lucky, but I don't even think that it's probably gonna be like 7% after upgrading. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna have to find some clothing items that raise my suggestion. That's my only hope. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna go to sleep. I passed our cabin. Enter the shack. Oh, the mirror thing. Put skill points into encyclopedia. You know what? Yeah, let's try it. Encyclopedia. There. Can I raise it by any other means? Encyclopedia. Yes. Okay. And that's about it. Let's try again. 92%. If this doesn't work, I'll be pretty pissed. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Okay. It belongs in the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of a revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing: Guillaume Le Millon. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air... Okay, this one is gonna be a tough one. Boîte de nuit? Boîte de nuit, maybe? Somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you? Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Millon's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. Boîte de nuit? Okay. But yeah, the chat really does have a delay. Because, well, I mean, it's not really the chat, it's more the stream itself.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that. Yeah, nice. Thanks. I guess that's it then. Conclude. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. I don't know. One can only hope. Oh. Korojev jacket. Or Koroyev. Let's check it out. +1 logic, checkmate. This swanky checker jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. It has a really nice roomy pockets too. Oh. Does my current jacket give me... Okay. Yeah, no, for the time being I'll keep it. And I guess it's sleepy time for us. The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned the rest. Go to sleep. Oh, it's a nightclub. Okay, thank you. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away. Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names, all that laughter and screaming and scheming around, every corner and every street, recorded in you, forever, on ferrotape. Spinning. spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes for untold hours at the disco where you first asked her to dance, rising above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the potted flowers, the faces, turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit. The rain, the snow, the endless visions.
No, the colors, the voices.
All stuck, on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images. You're the son of the word again, Harrister, a ceaseless agent picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards, meaningless keepsakes. Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world, an address book, you are, the map of a city. But what if I want to be the agent of nothing? Yeah. It's too late. You're not made of nothing anymore. You're something now, Harry. I tried to drown you in the black water, but you re-emerged, kicking and screaming, running. And for what? For the money, baby!
For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles, doing your tasks, crossing names off your lists, trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in our mouth. Just looking out for my economic self-interest. We're making progress. Forget politics.
Yeah, we're making progress. Measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world that's changing him. He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart. Feel the pillow under your cheek. Beep beep beep, the alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night. Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world, one conversation at a time. Okay, yeah. He doesn't seem too well. Good, you're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling, really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day things seem to spin more and more wildly out of control. The center is unholding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse. Wait a second, let's get right to it.
Yeah, no, wait, I thought things were going pretty well.
Oh, sure, you've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks. But who's focusing on the big questions?
Yeah, I assume the most qualified and highly credentialed people were taking care of that stuff.
But have you ever seen them? How do you know they're even there? More importantly, how do you know they aren't waiting for your participation?
What am I supposed to do?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is la responsabilité?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder. Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues: the human welfare index, the price of stable goods, the transition to real democracy. Yeah, no, it's just because they like to throw in French words. Alright, give it to me. I'll accept responsibility. Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by legitimate authority. Like a committee.
And who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Les gens qui parlent en français ils ont tellement de charisme. Pookie.
What happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels. I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden. Yeah, why not? One more, one less, what does it matter? Good luck, your report is eagerly anticipated. And I finished another thought.
Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only stop small, fast projectiles, but a large, slow-moving pry bar would shatter it? Or, if I run an electrical current through it, maybe it will melt. Or,
maybe,
yes. Favorite, frequency something radio weapon. None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that doesn't have T-500 on it.
That's good.
The armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces on you.
Cool. Although, +2 against enemies. Are there enemies in this game? There is no, like, combat, so... Oh well, I'll take it. What else? Oh. I'm kinda, well, I wouldn't say disappointed, but a little bit bummed out about the fact that, I don't know if you remember Zetronos. Oh, okay, I'll check it. Okay, I'll check it out, once the stream is over in a little bit. But I was saying, I got a comment on a post I made on the Disco Elysium subreddit, talking about that. If you remember that conversation about women with the umlaut on the O, and the fascist line of political reasoning. And someone told me, like, oh, you should definitely save that thought, because the conversation is really interesting at the end of the day. But I already discarded it, so yeah, I guess we're stuck with our, what is it, economic liberal views? I don't even know what we are aligning with. But yeah, I mean, this is also the cool part of the game, if you will, because different choices bring very different, consequences. So yeah, I guess this is ours. But yeah, anyway, I guess that's it. I'm gonna save real quick. And this will mark the start of the 4th day, which we will continue in the next stream next week. So I have been Loaf Dog. Thank you for having followed this. Thank you, Saturnos, for being here with me. If you are watching this as a video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe here on Twitch and on YouTube and whatever, leave a like, I don't know, do what you want. But yeah, that's all from me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.